what you've now won your silver and then now your gold. Like what sort of legacy do you want to leave both as a player and as a person?
Sorry, I promise I don't have COVID. I don't think so. Yeah. So for me, it's always been about the off field. Like it always has been since the first moment. The reason I fell in love with this team, it's the culture and the environment that you can create when you come together for a common goal or common cause. And I like it because social media just blown up, and now all a girl when a 10-year-old girl gets told you can be a black fern, just one click away, she can see what we do, what we look like. Like there's just so much exposure and everything. And so to me, on the field and doing all the cool stuff, and that's what people see. So it's just about the stuff like, do you have great action when there's no cameras, when there's no one around, there's no one watching? Like what do you look like then? What kind of person are you there? What values do you action in the quiet moments? And so I learned a lot of it from my number sake, Lindsay Tunu. She was number one in the 17 before me, and she led the culture and did it till she died, and kind of did it even to her detriment. And that's totally the player I want to be. Like I get in trouble all the time for, like, saying stuff or making sure everybody's happy, but that's who I am, and that's who I want to be. And I think I survived the last campaign because I never let go of that. I was always there because of what was in my heart. And if I retire and I can say that every day I did that, I'll just be so happy. It's not so much about my legacy, it's just about who I am and making sure I know what that is. And it was funny, and after Rio, me and the captain, me and Goss were like, bro, if we win gold, let's go get the rings tattooed. And we're like, yeah, mean. This was like 2014, 15. We were going real good. We're like, yeah, bro, let's win gold, get a tattoo. And then we started losing like 2015. And I was like, oh man, like this, we are peaking at the wrong time. And anyway, we didn't win gold. And so we're like, what can we do? Like, we couldn't get the rings. It just wouldn't have felt right. So we were like looking for stuff. And then we found this picture of, it's like a heartbeat, and it's the heartbeat turns into like a goalpost, and then it goes back into a heartbeat. And that meant heaps to me because, yeah, you win gold and you do all this stuff, but I've always played with my heart, like always played with my heart, even though I've had all psyche and I got all this physiological stuff I learned, but it's always been from my heart. And so it was like, it just meant heaps. And then me and Goss going to get it, and then about 8 of the girls jumped in the van, and we all went and got this matching tat, so we all got this tattoo to just remember, like, it doesn't matter if you drop a ball, it doesn't matter if you score 0 tries, doesn't matter what the coach says about you, whether you're good enough to be here or not. If you're playing like from your heart and you're trying to be a good person off the field, what can anyone say? Like, you're literally untouchable.
Yeah.
And then, if you end up being really good and having a great game and getting picked for the teams and winning goals, then that's even better. So I just, not so much for myself, but for our team, like, don't ever forget about the culture and the truth when no one's watching, because that is what is the foundation of a win. I've won and I've lost with a bad culture, and it's numb. You're numb, bro. Like, you don't even care. You're like, yeah, whatever. I won another medal. Or you lose, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But if you win and you've played and lived from your heart, that's different.